Ye has cracked. There's no question about it. This guy is gone. Something's going on. Somebody get him into counseling. And when Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes, because I'm sure you've seen this interview, when Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes have to pull you back from the brink, you know the writing's on the wall. Now, I think with Ye, this is somebody who's been coddled, who's lived somewhat of an insulated life. But here he is on Alex Jones' show saying that he loves Hitler. And he unveiled this logo for his 2024 presidential run, a swastika in the middle of a Star of David, which obviously you could tell the guy put together with these two Google images. I mean, it was so cheaply done, it's not even funny. But I have an article here at the Washington Post, because there's some good news out of this. Oh, but the irony, I gotta talk about the irony here. Because the mainstream media has told us for the past 4, 5, 6 years, since 2016, 2020, even now, those who support Trump, the Trump supporters are white supremacists, neo-Nazis. And here, Alex Jones, who supported Trump, was denouncing the Third Reich during this interview with Ye, who was wearing this black mask, black hoodie. He looked like one of those guys on one of these interviews during these cold case shows where they disguise their voice. You can't make out their face because they had some inside information about the case. That's what it reminded me of. But here's Alex Jones denouncing the Third Reich as Ye's praising all these endeavors of Adolf Hitler. Hitler was a great man. Thank you, Kanye West. Ye. But I guess that tears a hole through this whole narrative that Trump supporters are neo-Nazis, white supremacists. But the good news is that over at Reddit, you have this subreddit Ye fan page that's being turned into a Holocaust memorial. And I think this is great because this shows not only the good of Americans, but of mankind as a whole. What we can achieve if we work together, put our mind to it. So this is an article by Justine McDaniel. This came out yesterday, the 3rd. It says here, Reddit users turned Kanye West, Ye's page, into a Holocaust awareness forum. Fans on Reddit have turned against Kanye West, transforming a subreddit dedication to him into a page promoting Holocaust education within hours of Ye's most recent anti-Semitic comments. And I was willing, I'll admit, I was willing to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. I mentioned before, I think he believes that he has these certain forces working against him. But after this interview with Alex Jones, it's clear this guy is anti-Semitic. Something mentally isn't right there. Get him into counseling. Get him on medication, whatever you got to do. And the media needs to stop giving this guy attention. You just need to quietly back away and let this guy self-destruct. That's what you need to do. That's the only way he's going to come to his senses. r/Kanye, a 700,000 member space on Reddit where fans once discussed Ye's music, fashion, and other endeavors, has been flooded with posts providing information about the persecution of Jews during the Holocaust and denouncing anti-Semitism. But we can't forget, because we know the Jews were a main target by the Third Reich, but we can't forget all the other groups that were affected as well. The Czechs, the ethnic Polish, the Slavs, the Serbians, Romanian Gypsies. Don't forget, Hitler was a dictator, so he went after everybody. Jehovah's Witnesses, the clergy, tortured and killed American and British soldiers. Not a nice dude. and wrecked Germany in the process, Germany and Austria, because he wanted to rule the world. Was that comedian Izzy Izzard who said that Hitler never played Risk as a kid? Funny little side note here, they have it in bold. Tech is not your friend. We are. Sign up for the Tech Friend newsletter. Don't know what this has to do with anything or why it's in this article, but it's there. Just thought I'd let you know. Thank you, Washington Post. Now, getting back to the article, the page offered a spontaneous show of support for Jewish Americans and a visual representation of pushback against West, who has legally changed his name to Ye after weeks of his anti-Semitic remarks. It came after Ye on Thursday said he liked Adolf Hitler and later tweeted an image of a swastika in the middle of a Star of David. This guy has no chance of running in 2024. I'm sorry, he's got no chance. Quote, as a Jew and an early Kanye fan, one commentator posted, I never looked in this subreddit until this morning and saw all the Holocaust remembrance posts. I'm in tears right now. Thank you for standing up for us. And I am all for this. Absolutely. I think we should remember everything that happened during the Holocaust, during the Third Reich, so we don't make that mistake again. And I mentioned this before. This is to all you social justice warriors out there. Hitler believed in social justice. He took down statues, went after people he didn't agree with, eliminated people he didn't agree with. So be careful when you throw that phrase around, social justice, all you SJW types. The posts include Holocaust-related photos and information intended to spread awareness about Nazi Germany's persecution and killing of 6 million Jews. People are also posting educational book and movie recommendations, photos from visits to Holocaust memorial and museum sites, and photos they say are of family members who were persecuted under the Nazi regime. Quote, photos I took when I visited Auschwitz. This is real. This is what happened to millions of innocent men, women, and children as a result of unchecked, dehumanizing rhetoric against them, one person wrote, attaching photos of the site of the Nazi death camp. Never again. Now, I have to part ways slightly here with the general consensus because I believe that Ye, no matter how offensive his views are, has a right to his opinion. He has a right to express that opinion here in this thing we call the United States. Doesn't mean I agree with that opinion, but he has a right to express it. Sprinkled throughout those posts and another symbol of fans' disavowing of Ye, memes praising Taylor Swift, who had been seen as a nemesis of Ye and his fans since he interrupted her 2009 MTV Video Music Awards, remember that, acceptance speech. Hey guys, just getting into Taylor but don't know where to start. Any suggestions? Wrote one person who posted a photo of Swift. Some posts make it clear that even fans who maintained allegiance to Ye despite his repeated anti-Semitic remarks and erratic behavior have now decided to abandon him. Quote, I looked up to you, and now you ruined it all, one commentator wrote. Ashamed that you were once my favorite artist. Ashamed that I called you the GOAT. I am done with you. The shift on the subreddit started Thursday after Ye praised Hitler and Nazis in an interview with right-wing conspiracy theorist Alex Jones. It came a little more than a week after Ye dined with former President Donald Trump and white nationalist Nick Fuentes, the event for which some Republicans chastised Trump. Fuentes has also appeared on Jones's show with Ye. Now, I just did a video about this. Turns out that Milo Yiannopoulos arranged this meeting with Ye, Nick Fuentes, and Trump. And Trump had no idea that Nick Fuentes was going to be there. In fact, Trump had no idea who Nick Fuentes was. And Trump even said after this meeting with Ye, this is a guy who's got some issues. So Trump did distance himself. So why is everybody connecting the dots with Trump and Ye and Nick Fuentes? Oh, because it feels this narrative that Trump and his supporters are a bunch of white supremacists and neo-Nazis, even though Alex Jones, who supported Trump, and I can guarantee you a lot of people on this subreddit page that was dedicated to Ye probably support Trump, are going against Ye. Just amazing. Nobody's willing to do the research, the homework here. But you have Republicans, you have all these people in the media chastising Trump for this meeting that Milo Yiannopoulos arranged with Trump, yay, Nick Fuentes. And afterward, because I saw an article about this, I forget where, but I saw an article about this, where Trump did denounce Ye and say, this guy's got some serious issues. And isn't Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, isn't he Jewish? Wearing a full mask, Ye told Jones he liked Hitler and then said, I love Jewish people, but I also love Nazis. Okay. Thursday night, Ye tweeted a photo of a swastika combined with the Star of David. His Twitter account was suspended after the tweet. Both incidents drew wide condemnation from politicians, Jewish groups, and others. The criticism included users on the subreddit, where on Thursday afternoon, one person posted, quote, this is now a Taylor Swift subreddit. We have a good run, fellas. Hours later after the swastika tweet, another user declared the thread, quote, officially a Holocaust awareness sub, and Holocaust-related posts began pouring in. So it's kind of a lengthy article at the Washington Post. You have this subreddit page, once dedicated to Ye, which is now being turned into a memorial for the Holocaust. I think this is great. Again, shows you the goodness of not just Americans, but mankind, what we can do when we put our mind to it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. You can also follow me at Instagram, #JasonComposes, or find me at Twitter, Culture Confederacy at Twitter. This is the Culture Confederacy saying peace out. Stay safe, everybody. God bless this thing we call the United States, and I'll catch you next time.